Tarot, and today I'll be doing a Pisces reading, okay? So this is for anyone who has any Pisces in their chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep it in your ass. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I used Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I will also mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that being said, let's get into the cards. So the first set, alright, starts off with the Queen of Spring. And the Queen of Spring is a brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly individual. It says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Yeah. Then you have the Six of Summer. Now, the Six of Summer talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. I feel like the people that want to help you in this case are the people from your past with whom you've had not so stellar memories, maybe, or who the memories of these people were less than favorable, and now they show up in a different light, and you're like, should I? Really? Should I? I don't know. But let's give it a try. Why not? Let's do something different. Then you have the Prince of Autumn. Now, the Prince of Autumn is a dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous individual. It says, cautious with wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, okay, so this person is coming back from your past, and you're like, things have shifted a little because they have shifted, and you have shifted, and things, now they seem a little more dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Now you see them acting all cautious but wise, being meticulously attentive to detail, as well as kind to others, which was not what it was. Maybe you haven't seen this person since your childhood, seeing as it is the Six of Summer, which talks of children or childhood, people coming back from your past, from your childhood past. I mean, come on. You know, that might be big. And now with all these changes, with them having matured, you now feel like you can have your wishes fulfilled with this, right? Or possibly because both of you have changed and become better, now you can both come together in order to have a better relationship with each other. This might be an ex, or this might be an ex-crush, I don't know, but whatever it is, even if, okay, so it might be an ex, or it might be an ex-crush, or it could be that you are just in a better perspective, so you are better placed to invite them into your life, okay, is what I'm getting. Then you have the Sun card. Now the Sun card is Leo energy, and this card says plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Yes. Things are definitely looking up for you, is what I'm getting. Because you moved from choppy waters to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. You went from a lot of difficulty to easy flow. You went from waves, you went from the rapids to a placid lake, is what I'm getting. See, because on this card here, I don't know if you can do this correctly. Okay, here is like there's a lot of waves, while here it's more like the placid lake. So it's calming down, is what I'm getting. Then when things have calmed down, that's when a Prince of Spring comes in, which would be the Prince of Wands. in this deck, who is a very charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless individual. It says immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So this relationship, what seems to have been put on the back burner, or at least not listened to when you were younger, is now resurfacing, and now you feel like you can manage it, you can take it on, you know? Yeah. Very interesting. Next, for the third set, you have the King of Summer. And the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted individual. Excuse me. A romantic partner you can trust. Taking care of excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. Yes. So, whichever person you associate with, the Queen of Spring or the King of Summer, is the one that is you. Maybe these are counterparts who are attracting each other. Maybe. I'm not sure. In any case, do we have any other kings and queens in here? Yeah, we have the King of Autumn. And a princess. Oh! We have a brother and sister. We have the Princess Spring and the Princess of Spring. We also have the Princess of Autumn and the Prince of Autumn. Both in the first and fourth set. That is interesting. Do we have the Queen of Autumn? Because then that'd be a complete family. A complete set. In any case, no we don't. What have you? Okay, so now the King of Summer. Okay. Honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. Okay. Is giving you excellent advice that comes from the heart about possibly a choice that is going to be made, a choice that is made from the heart, that should be made from the heart, with the Lover's card, which is Gemini energy. In order for you to return to good health. Yeah. Then you have life experience. In order for you to return to good health and avoid a tower moment, because the life experience in this deck is a tower moment. Yep. Now the next card is the Ten of Winter. The Ten of Winter talks of moving from winter to spring in this deck. It talks of having the ending of difficulties is what it means. You know, because winter is a lot more harsher than spring. Yeah. At least spring is warmer than winter. Yeah. It says the resolution of difficulties, the weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Yes. Okay. So something is coming to an end because you chose from your heart and you chose something that is more in alignment with what you want to create. Okay? Then you have the Princess of Summer. Now the Princess of Summer is a very romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious individual. It says falling in love, suddenly being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So this choice that you made from the heart with the Lovers that you were guided towards by this King of Summer, who is handing out excellent advice that comes from the heart. All right. Well, I mean, what I got initially is that what I'm getting, right, is that, and this is one aspect, you might be feeling something else, it might not resonate with you. In case, what I'm getting, what I'm seeing, alright, is that hold on. I spoke too much. I lost my train of thought. Okay, is that all the emotions that are coming up with this Lover's card, that choice made from the heart, the life experience you avoided because you made a choice from the heart, and the fact that your heart is slowly but surely melting from being talked to by this King of Summer, by talking with this King of Summer, is going to demand that you stay grounded during this very emotional experience. Okay? Yep. As I was saying before I got cut off by camera, okay, the next card is the Two of Autumn. Now, the Two of Autumn talks about bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and unexpected talent for multitasking. So the Ten of Winter would be moving to, as the Ten of Winter is all about moving to moving from winter to spring, it would be of the, symbolically, it would be of the thawing of things. So your thawing of ideas, as winter represents swords and swords represent thoughts. So it's a thawing of ideas and becoming more fun, flirtatious, captivating, and all those things that the Prince of Summer is, which will then lead to you bringing fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and unexpected talent for multitasking. See, when you were honorable and devoted and mature and warm-hearted, you were fun. You were making choices based on your emotional intuition. Though something happened which completely shocked everything, shocked and shook your foundations with the life experience, which is the Tower card, as I mentioned. And the Tower moment made you reevaluate everything, and that took some time, and that was what created the Ten of Winter, which is having too many burdens and wanting to let it go, letting all these burdens go. This might have taken longer than a week. This might have been like years. I remember when I went through a karmic cycle, with a karmic relation. It took me a year and a half just to start to get over him. It wasn't an easy thing to do, but what I mean to say is, if not more, yeah. So it's what happens, and then of course, once you get out of a karmic, okay, at least in my case, any first thing that made me feel strong emotion was like, yay, okay, let's go down this path. Then you discovered your sudden ability to multitask due to the fact that you were doing multiple things at once. It could be dating, working, going to school, and blah, blah, blah. So this is going to change for every single one of you out there. That's why using your intuition is what counts here. Then you have the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess is the magician's partner. Do you have the magician? Yay, but we do have the Emperor and Empress, which is cool. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I just thought of Tom Hiddleston. Anyway, I think he was doing an impression of an actor. It's pretty awesome from Midnight in Paris, Woody Allen movie. Yeah. I can't remember the actor's name. If it comes up, I'll mention it. But in my mind, that is, if I remember the actor's name. In any case, then you have the High Priestess. All right, the High Priestess, who flipped in the reverse. Talks of trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. But I feel like it was flippy floppy. Turned its direction multiple times, as in you went forward 2 steps, you came back 1 step. You went forward 2 steps, you came back 1 step. You know, that type of thing is what I'm getting with this. So it was a touch and go type of situation, but you always had this running, this idea, this main idea that you were following throughout this going and coming back, which was your main idea, which you stuck with that, right? And because you stuck with that, and you reviewed the details carefully, you won in the end. It was a fair and objective decision because you were always concentrated on creating one thing and one thing only, which is basically what should be done, right? And due to that dedication, to that one train of thought, okay, you were able, or you will be able, or you are, okay, tapping into the 4 of Spring card. Now the 4 of Spring, alright, talks of be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. Yes, it's awesome. A contented personal life. Yes. So I mean, you set up your life correctly, and due to that, even though it took some effort on your part to stay the course, you are able to live your best life. At least, yeah, you are able to live your most abundant and most heartfelt life with the 4 of Spring. Now, for the 3rd set, which is an awesome set, by the way. The 3rd and 4th set are pretty darn neat. So the first thing you have is the Wheel of Fortune. Well, in this deck it's called the Wheel, but in actuality it's the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune. And the wheel says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. When you are on point, when you are aligned, when all parts of you are aligned, not only your thoughts, but your actions, your thoughts, your actions, your emotions, and your material abundance. Okay, so your thoughts, your emotions, your material abundance, and your thoughts, swords, your emotions, cups, hearts, your actions, wands, cups, pentacles, sword, cups, Wands, which is your actions, and Pentacles, which is material abundance. It will be in alignment, and that's how you will be able to create a sudden event or good luck. You'll be the manifestor of your life. Write that down. Manifestor galore. Then you have the Eight of Summer. Now the Eight of Summer talks of the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Major life changes. So I think you are able to create whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. And you're like, okay, so I'm done with this creation. Do I still want it? No. Okay, so let's uproot everything and move to another creation. Yay! Right? Let's create some more stuff. Let's create some more stuff. Then you have the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. Now, interestingly enough, because you want to change your cap, because you want to realign with something else, you are now, it is suggested that you now find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So you're committing to becoming more aligned with this new train of thought, or this new train of action, or this new, whatever you're going in, right? It's just saying, like, go full out. Learn more about it. Think about it. I don't know, just go more into it. You know, learn about it. Study it. Be engrossed in it. And that's when you will attract the King of Autumn into your reality. Now, the King of Autumn is a King of Autumn type person into your reality, who is a compassionate, accomplished, gifted, and charismatic individual. It says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. Yay! So because you are not only aligned, like your material abundance is aligned, and your thought process is aligned with that, which is, okay, so I created all this, it's fun, it's awesome, but I want something else now, so let's uproot and move to another direction. Because you've done that, and because you've completely gone full out in this new, how should I say it, in this new reality, in this new venture, if you would like, because you've learned all that is to know about this new venture, now you are attracting someone who can guide you better, with the King of Autumn, who is an assertive person when it's about things he knows are right, because of that, everything's going right for him, or everything's going his way, because he is on point with what he's creating. And then you have a good person or company to work. So whoever this is, you want to learn more from them, and so on and so forth, right? Then you have the Awakening card. Now, the Awakening card says, change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. But, as you notice, it's like flipped, right? I feel like you started by taking a pause in action and reevaluating things, and they're like, but I can't sit still, so I'm going to go back to doing a lot of stuff, right? I feel like the exercise of putting things to paper and making them to material, like to conceptualize the ideas that are swimming around in your, like running around in your mind was too daunting, and so you're like, okay, so I'm gonna try and do stuff, but then you're like, okay, I'm not getting anything done, so I better get back to the drawing board. And that's when you're like, okay, I need to review what I've done in the past and what I'm doing now, and to see, to compare and see what's really working. See, because it says review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. And you're doing this, and by doing this, you are, You are accepting yourself. You're also understanding why you're doing certain things and what you should continue to do and what you shouldn't. And with no judgment, just knowing that the reason why you're deciding to stop doing something is only because of the fact that it's not getting you to where you want to get to. I hope that makes sense. Then you have the Five of Spring. Now, the Five of Spring talks of opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. Yeah. So now that you've done a review of everything that you used to do and that you are doing now and that you want to do in the future, and you've decided on what you want to cut out of your life, some people might be taken aback. Some people might not feel comfortable with you at all, like with you anymore, which is completely normal. It's a part of life. So all that means is that you'll be spending less time with these people, with these friends, and so on. But that is only so that you can tap into your Six of Spring. Now, the Six of Spring, talks of wonderful news is on its way, smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. Yep. It's all about you making the right choice for you and knowing who to not completely walk away from, but who to lessen the time you spend with them, right? By choosing someone else with the Two of Summer, which says falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Yep. What do I mean by that? Like I said, in the Five of Spring, you are. It's like the relationship that is in question here is more like the relationship you have with your higher self. So the people that you're deciding to walk away from is only so you can strengthen the bond you have with your higher self. And with that bond strengthened, you will then be able to tap into the Ten of Autumn. Now, the Ten of Autumn talks of take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Material abundance. So, with you starting to spend more time with your intuition, your ability to lessen your interaction with the people that no longer are of the best, are less beneficial to you, if that's the right word. Less beneficial is what is going to allow you to tap into your Ten of Autumn, your material abundance. Then you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor, talks of use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Yeah. This is you achieving the Ten of Autumn. Is you realizing what you logically need to do, as well as follow a structure that will allow you to realize whatever it is that you're planning on realizing. Then you have the Dreamer, which is a Fool. Which is a Fool card in this deck. It talks of embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Yes. Yes, you've completed a cycle with the wheel of fortune having swung in the right direction. You have completed a cycle. You have learned all the lessons that needed to be learned, which is very similar to Scorpio's reading, by the way. That one was a mother of a reading. That one was really, really big. And yes, so if you're interested in listening to that, I suggest you do, because there's some pretty cool nuggets in there. So you're beginning a new adventure with, or should I say without, any past experiences holding you back, is what I'm getting. Because the Dreamer, the Fool, aka the Fool, has past experience, but does not allow that past experience to taint his current experience. Now for the last set, which is the biggest one. Okay, we start off with the Four of Winter, which talks of going within. Figure out what your next step is. This card says, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. Yeah, because you went into a Four of Winter mode so that you can escape, but decide which one's best between the intellect and the mind in the Two of Winter, which talks of indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellect and the mind. And the emotional, excuse me. Yeah, man. Right. Then you have the Eight of Spring. Now, the Eight of Spring talks of stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events, or changes. So if you're going within to figure out what you're going to do, if it's going to be a head over heart decision or a heart over head decision, so that you can choose one action rather than a gazillion, and that's what you're going to do, so that you can successfully multitask with less things, but that you can, but for what? But for which you can actually successfully multitask. That makes sense. Then you have the Ten of Summer. Now the Ten of Summer, okay, it talks of an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. You're deciding on one or two things that you would do instead of all the things that you do, so that you can minimize your multitasking, so that you can live an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Yeah. Now, the next card is the Moon card. Now, the Moon card is your energy, by the way, Pisces. Haha. So you're showing up in your own reading, my Piscean friends. So, it says, powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Yeah. Yep. So, I feel like all this emotion allows you to see what really means the world to you, which will allow you to actually get a little move on, not groove, but a little move, because the Princess of Autumn, being a very studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous individual, needs a little push to get going. Okay? Yep. Then you have the Eagle card. Now, the Eagle card, alright, talks of the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Well, I would relate this to the needing a little push to get going because you're worried about what will happen if, you know. I mean, it could also mean about obsession. I mean, she could be obsessed with studying, which is a possibility, right? Then you have the Five of Autumn. Now, the Five of Autumn, okay, the image the download I just got was that this person is like a university student who is going around begging for money because they've spent all of it on school, on university, and on books, and they're like, I can't do this no more. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I am over my head in debt, student loans. Because the Five of Autumn talks of reach out to others for assistance, for timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. Yep. What banks are you going to? What credit cards are you going to? Which will create your student debt, right? Student loans or whatever. Then you have student loans are to avoid student debt. I actually don't know. I was pretty lucky in the sense that I was able to fully pay for my own tuition. Yeah. Yep. Now, so the next card is the Princess of Spring. Now, the Princess of Spring is a very optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic individual. This card says it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Yes. So, I mean, what I'm getting is that, so let your creativity take flight in the sense of allow this to be what will help you, how should I say this? That will allow you to create whatever it is that you want. Create more money, right? Use the Princess of Spring to create the money flow, the inflow of money that you want. Then you have the Strength card. Now this is Leo energy. So this talks of the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. So this is just saying that you, being the Princess of Spring, have amazing qualities to you. And this is just saying that you just need to be reminded of those amazing qualities. You know? You need to be reminded of those amazing qualities so that you can then be able to move into your Empress energy. Now the Empress, alright, talks of time to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Yes. So you are first getting the Strength card. You are figuring out what are your strengths. Yeah, and what are your amazing, what are the amazing things you can create? Okay. Yeah. Then after that, we have the Six of Autumn. Now, the Six of Autumn talks of the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So once you see, you have the Five of Autumn here. Yes, you did have the Five of Autumn, but with the Empress and with the Strength card, okay, so after the Five of Autumn, you have the Empress, the Princess of Spring, who is very energetic, optimistic, enthusiastic, and creative, who then will find the strength to actually go after what she wants to create. And once she goes after what she creates, she will be able to tap into the Empress energy, who is a very creative source, who can create whatever she wants, whenever she wants, and with amazing skill and ability. And due to that, you are able to walk into your Six of Autumn energy, which talks of the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So you will basically be able to manifest or create the income that you wanted, that you need, right? Then you have the Unity card. Now, the Unity card is Taurus energy, and it says, do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. Yeah. Spiritually minded community. So this is just saying that once you get on the right vibration of clearing out your debt, so to say, you will be able to unite with the right thing by comparing the traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, and unite with a spiritually minded community. Yes, I love it, my Piscean friends. This is an amazing reading. So, that is all that I have for you guys this time. If you like this, if you like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description on this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I'm going to answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Piscean friends, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.